Yeah. So till now, like what we have done is we've installed VirtualBox. We've run that psft dpk.bat script, and like it has validated everything, downloaded the dpks in your VM, and now it needs some inputs from our end. So it is asking which type of installation do you want. So there are three types of databases. First is PUM, second is
Mm-hmm.
demo, and third is sys. So we had
Mm-hmm.
discussed about that, I think, in the last session. So let me, yeah. So PUM image is when you, like PUM database, you would install when you want to apply a PUM image to your environment, like to your target environment. Other two options, demo and sys. So in demo, you will have some demo data. So you'll have some demo users, demo transactions that you can, uh, you know, use for your POCs. You can use for testing the delivered functionalities. So you can use demo database for that. And the third one is sys database, which is a blank database, which is also called vanilla database, which does not have any demo data. It is usually used when you have to do a fresh installation of PeopleSoft, uh, and you have to load your own company's data into that. So for our use case, we can go with demo database. So select fresh, type fresh here, enter. Yes. Now it is asking you which type of fresh database do you want, demo or sys. So we would go with demo, enter. Do you want multi-language support? No, you can say no. Now uh, here we have to be a bit careful. So the first question is your
Mm-hmm.
database name, and please note these values in a notepad as well.
Sure.
Open a notepad file.
Yeah, it's already open. Correct.
No, no, not here.
Yeah.
Click on cancel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
CS92.
So database name you can give anything, but the default one that it has chosen is CS92U032, and this means Campus
Mm.
Solutions 9.2 update 32. This is
Okay. But update
what it means.
33 was there, no? That is fine. That is
No, but
different, huh?
we are using, that is the latest release, but
Mm-hmm.
we have used the files which were already downloaded on your PC, which was 32.
32. Yeah.
So, yeah, and it is good for us because we can now use 33 to apply, uh, like we can
From.
install a PUM database of 33, and then we
Right.
can, compare like what all bugs are fixed in 33. So
Okay.
let's go ahead with this database name.
Hmm.
You can click enter. Yeah. Now it is asking for database listener port, which is by
Hmm.
default 1521. We will leave it as is. Click
Yeah.
enter. Now it is asking for sys password. This is your database super user password, like
Hmm.
DBA super user.
Hmm.
So open your notepad once again.
Yeah.
Press enter and
Yeah.
type sys, sys
Hmm.
slash
Uh,
forward
slash.
slash, no, the other one,
Okay. Hmm.
and then you give the password for sys, whatever you are going to set. So let's decide on one pattern and we will keep the same pattern everywhere.
Hmm.
Let's keep it CS92
CS 92. Hmm.
U123.
Okay.
Yeah, let's use this password for this sys. just okay, or you can enter it manually.
Yeah,
Go
I'll do
to
that.
the screen.
Hmm.
Enter the password.
I'm not able to enter. I'm not
Yeah,
able to
it
enter.
will not be visible. It will not be
Oh, okay.
visible. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So just press backspaces. If you have
Yeah, I have
entered
done that.
something, just press, yeah. Now type again.
So, SYS. Yeah, I'm doing it. CS 92 U 123. Enter.
You don't. Okay, one second. Have you entered
Hmm.
SACE as well at the
Yes, yes.
beginning? No, right? No, no.
I,
Just
I have
backspace.
entered. Oh, okay. Okay, fine, fine,
Backspace
fine.
everything. SACE is your username. So in the notepad, we have
Fine.
mentioned the username slash password. So just enter the
Oh,
password. Enter the password CS92.
yeah.
Yeah, same. Re-enter.
CS 92 U 123. Yeah.
Now it is asking what should be your connect ID. So
Hmm.
we saw that connect ID is a ID which has limited access, which is used for initial connection.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to keep it same. Just press enter. So our connect ID is people. Yeah. Now we have to give password for people.
Okay.
So let's give, go to your notepad.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Type people in small letters
Oh, okay.
slash
Hmm.
PEOP, small letters PEOP 1E.
Hmm.
1E. Yeah.
Hmm.
So this is the password that you have to use. Could you
Okay.
also save this file somewhere?
I
We
will.
don't
I'll do
lose
that.
track of.
Anyhow, I'm making a note in the notebook also.
Yeah.
PEOP1E.
1E. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enter.
P
Again,
O.
enter the same.
I think I have entered in caps lock. What should I do?
You just enter some random string and press enter. It will
Aha.
say it is incorrect.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now again I will.
Now enter correct.
PEOP1E. PEOP1E. Yeah. What happened?
Enter.
Just enter.
Okay. No, no, no. Don't enter now. No.
Hmm.
No. Now it is asking for access ID password. So connect ID you have already
Sysadmin.
given.
People
Right.
come.
Correct. So sysadmin's password. Go to your notepad.
One second.
Note this ID.
Sysadmin. Yeah.
Yeah. sysadm. SYSADM. Type slash.
Hmm.
Just put the same password. CS92U123. Yeah. Enter that on your screen as well.
Hmm.
CS92U123.
CS. Oh, okay. CS92U123. CS92U123. Yeah. You may include.
Now it
Okay,
is
fine.
asking for PS password. So you can type like this is the actual user you would be using to access PIA.
Huh.
So you can give some password to this. You can use the same password
Okay.
CS92U123. Let's use the same pattern for all the IDs.
CS92U123. CS92. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we
Now.
are doing this just for simplicity, but in your
Hmm.
actual PeopleSoft environment, you'll have different passwords for all this.
Hmm.
Now, domain connection password it is asking for. You can give the same. Just repeat CS92U123.
Yeah.
Now
System
it is
address.
asking for WebLogic system password, give the same pattern. So this system is used for logging into your. Okay, it says it does not satisfy the criteria. No. Okay, just go to your notepad once.
Yeah.
Let's first note what all IDs we have configured. So on the next line, type ps slash
Mm.
in capital letters, ps slash
Mm. Yeah.
slash cs92123. That is what we have
This
given.
is,
Enter domain connection password. Type domain connection password. Yeah, same password. Yeah. Then
the
what else did we
WebLogic.
give?
I
Then
think
system.
WebLogic. Mm.
Type.
Sure.
Okay. Type system in notepad.
WebLogic.
Type
Mm.
system slash
Mm.
S capital.
System is this whatever I have
Uh,
typed
no,
or
no, no. In the
okay.
password,
Mm. Okay. Mm.
type system
Mm.
at the rate 123. You can use this password for system. Passwords do not match. Enter again.
Yes, 23, 10, 12, what is it? Correct.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
purpose of
Now it
web
is
profile.
asking for PT web server's password, which is used for your PeopleSoft web profile.
Mm.
So enter that user in your notepad first. PT web server slash type the same thing. PT web server. Let's keep user ID and password same. Yeah, enter that on your terminal.
So, yeah. It's of
Now it
integration
is
gateway user.
asking for integration gateway user. We will keep it same. Press enter. Administrator is the user. Now you have to give password for administrator. Give the same pattern. CS92123.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Now it is asking for key store password. That is, key store is used to store all your certificates. Give the same password. CS92123.
Yeah. Oh,
Now in your notepad, just
yeah, that's
note
what I said.
this
Understand.
administrator as well as key store.
Administrator password, please store password. What is this one is?
Key
Please
store.
store.
You can type key store password hyphen.
Okay.
Yeah, the user is not key store, so there is no
Oh,
user as such.
oh.
You just
And
type key store password. Yeah, that's it. Now save
administrator
this
is the
file.
user. Key store is not.
Administrator is the user, correct? IB
Mm.
user it is. Now
What
it is
is it?
asking, are you happy with your answers? Yes. Now it is encrypting all the passwords that you've entered, and it will write them into the YML files, Puppet Sierra YML files that it has done. Now it is asking, do you want to continue with default initialization process? Say yes. Now it is doing all the stuff. It will take some time. So it is going to install your database, your people tools, WebLogic, Tuxedo. It will create one app server, one batch server, one web server. It will
Mm-hmm.
start those domains. So it will do all this automatically one by one.
Okay.
So now there is no input required from us, but it will take around 4 to 5 hours. So let's see if it happens quickly. Uh, like it generally takes around 4 hours. So let's wait. So now just save that notepad file that you've created. Yeah. So now you know what all passwords are required, what all users are required for configuration, right? So first one, sys.
First
Sys
one,
is
first one is
with
I think it is database, no?
the database name. Correct. Database name.
Name is this, and then
Right. This
I
is
think then
your
there was one port also, no? 15 listener
1521. 1521 is
one two
the
one.
default listener port.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Then the next is sys, which is your
Sys.
super user, Oracle database super user.
Okay, I'll
Then there
write
is
that.
Mhm.
This is a
people is connect ID.
connected. Connected, yeah. And
Right. Then this is access ID. Then next one is your user ID, PeopleSoft user ID.
that one
And
also.
this ID will also be used
Sorry.
for your for configuring your application servers and batch servers. So this PS user, it will be used for your application server and batch server as well. So it is used in the configuration. So to configure your app server and batch server, you need a PeopleSoft user ID, right? Who has access to boot the application server and the batch server. Yeah. Then domain connection password. This is for the application server. This is used in like this is the password for application server domain, right? And this will be used by your web server to connect to your application server. Used by web server, application server, right? Without this password, it will not be able to connect. And this is optional. You can mention that as well. This domain connection password is not a mandatory thing. It's an optional value that you can provide for security. right? Then the system, this is WebLogic user, WebLogic super user, you can write, right? Then next is web profile user. Web profile user, it is used by the web server.
It's by web server, no?
Correct. Then next is integration gateway user. And last one is key store password. Like it's used for key store for storing your certificates. Yeah.
Correct answer. Certificate, correct answer. So,
Mm. It is deploying database server. It will take some time. So it has deployed the application components. It has done the system settings. System settings is in your kernel parameters, and like uh, there are some parameters which needs to be modified. Like and they are called kernel parameters. So in your OS, in your operating system, the central part is the kernel,
mm-hmm.
right? And kernel, there are some parameters which would, you know, which would decide the behavior of the kernel. Like, say, how many file descriptors can be opened, how many processes can be created on the server. All those are the parameters which you can modify. So PeopleSoft system needs those parameters to be at least of some value. So say number of processes should at least be 6,000, 65,000. So all those parameters it will set in this step, setting up system settings.
Okay.
So now this is all going to be wait and watch.
Okay.
We're going to, it is going to perform all the steps sequentially,
Mm-hmm.
and this is going to take some time. So what we will do is you
Mm-hmm.
monitor the screen.
Okay.
If it if it goes fine, let it be. If it
Mm-hmm.
fails, for example,
Mm-hmm.
we'll check it in tomorrow's session.
Okay.
Like we are not certain that it will complete in 1 hour or 2 hours. So um, let this happen. If it fails,
Yes.
we will check the logs tomorrow. If it succeeds, we will set up the application tomorrow.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
Okay.
So once it gets installed correctly, then we'll just have to up the application or up everything. Am I right? Because
That so this is going to start your domains as well,
mm-hmm.
the script. So you don't have to start them manually. But
Okay.
if you stop this virtual box image and you start it again, then you'll have to start the services,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But this time, like in this initialization process, it will
Mm-hmm.
start the domains as well. So the app, it will bring up the application in short,
Okay. Fine.
right? So once it completes, you will be able to access the URL using the IP address colon 8000. We'll see
Address
that
colon.
tomorrow once this installation completes. We'll
Okay.
try to access that URL.
Okay.
Okay, so it has deployed Oracle database server. It is deploying People Tools components. Oh, let me see from my screenshots
Okay.
like what all steps are pending here. So it is right now on People Tools components. It has to do a lot of things actually. Are you able to see?
Okay. Wait. No. Yeah, I'm able to see now.
So right now it has deployed your application components, Oracle database. It is on this People Tools components, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So then it is going to do all these steps, right? It will set up your PeopleSoft database. So deploying as in it has installed your database server, right? The software which is required to set up your database. That software is installed in this step, but the actual database configuration, setting up the PeopleSoft database, importing the data, creating, like executing all the scripts related to database, all those things are done in this step, setting up PeopleSoft database, which is going to take a lot of time.
Okay.
Then it will set up your application server domain, scheduler domain, PIA domain. It will change the passwords according to what you have given, and then it would, do all these steps. It will boot the domains, and then it will end the setup process. So it will take some
So,
time. Yeah,
mm-hmm. So PIA domain is what domain now? Application server
web
domain, no?
server.
That's it.
No,
PIA
no.
is web server, right?
PIA is
Right.
your web server. So, like the PeopleSoft website, we generally say that,
Correct.
you know, PIA is
PIA.
down, PIA, bring up the PIA. That is your web server.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.